The songs of Bhanusingh Thakur, Bhanusingher Podaboli, is a collection of Vaishnava lyrics composed in Brajbuli by Rabindranath Tagore, published in 1884. He continued writing and started filling up his notebook with songs in Brajbuli or Braj Bhasha, a language that descended from the Shauroshini Prakrit and spoken in the Braj or Bridge region of Uttar Pradesh, where Lord Krishna is said to have grown up. These poems follow the Padavali style of poetry popularized by the Vaishnava saints of medieval Bengal, where Radha is portrayed not as the divine consort of God Krishna, but as a lovesick woman tormented in the absence of her lover, Krishna, mirroring the misery of Radha, the consort of Krishna, and a muse of Vaishnava devotional literature. The sensuality of the poems, however, did not compromise with his status as a devotee. Tagore, marveling at the medieval saints of India like Kabir, the Bauls, and particularly Gaudiya Vaishnavism, with their common themes in poetry, where God is fancied as their beloved and verging on the most intimate of their relations. For them, love's fulfillment is in merging one's consciousness with a God through constant contemplation of his Leelas. The Bauls and the Kabir's interpretation of one supreme being pervading the entire creation appealed to Tagore. He was fascinated by the depiction of Radha Krishna's love stories in the Vaishnava lyrics. Tagore's songs often take the Vaishnava route. The long-awaited arrival of the monsoon after the scorching summer reminds him of the pangs of separation felt by gopis in the absence of Krishna. In his songs, Tagore assumes the persona of a young maiden who has already fallen in love with Krishna after hearing his flute, without ever having seen his songs. His songs that intertwine language, music, and Vaishnava metaphors in a manner which, instead of restricting, rather fuels his creativity to merge devotion and poetic aesthetics. In Bhanusingh Thakurer Padavali, Tagore uses Vaishnava themes and tales that had been popular in the Bengal from the times of Jayadeva's Gita Govinda, where the erotic longing and union of Radha and Krishna cusped by evoking devotional element in their love. The sensationalism caused quickly subsumed within the sacred and secular traditions and ornamented temple performances, literature, and schools of painting. Through facets of art and devotion, Radha's figure gradually rose to prominence. As the Bhakti movement unfurled in medieval India, women devotees took the superior throne, and Radha became a metaphor for power, love, devotion, and oneness of the deity. His devotee in the literature of medieval poets. Later poets of Bengal like Vidyapati and Chandidasa heightened further the artistic legacy of Jayadeva and elaborated on the relationship of Radha Krishna, which edged on jealousy, separation, union, and surrender. In the religious sphere, the poetic themes of union, separation, and union in separation, and through contemplation, became a characteristic feature of the religious sects that based their practices on devotion. Within these sects, Radha became the ideal devotee and lover because of her singular love towards Krishna could connect the themes of unsanctioned love, separation, and the fear of social taboo during clandestine meetings. Emotions which were very mortal, but could also be viewed as a devotee's longing for the deity. Thus, through engagement with the devotional practices, the path of sensuality led to the blossoming of spirituality. An offering of songs to his Jivan Devata, where he is anguished by his absence, pines for him, and accosts him for not revealing himself. At the end, when Tagore realizes his eternal unity with his deity, he sees himself engulfed in this universal spirit, who makes Tagore's existence fragrant with his divine presence, and he became the voice of all creation. In his exuberant celebration of the onset of monsoons, his ecstasy at the sight of spring, nostalgic outpours on autumn evenings, and in his search for warmth on cold winter nights. Through his poetry, Tagore establishes a crucial link between the world of humans, where love is plotted against myth and classical poetry, nature and the cosmos. Today's song is Gahana Kushuma Kunja Mache, amidst the densely flowering power, where Krishna and Radha await their meeting.